May the force be with you. Hello, fellow Star Warriors. And this is Advitya. I'm Aradhye. We are the Akshats and we are Star Warriors. Apart from being lots of other things like Red Devils and Kalinga Warriors, and of course, Indians in our hearts and our minds. And with that, let's get it on. Episode 7 of Ahsoka, the latest series in the Star Wars franchise, is labeled or named Dreams and Madness. Now it's awesome, Max, because first of all, it's got Iman Esfandi, the latest addition to the real life, or should I say, live versions of the Star Wars Rebels characters. And Ezra Bridger is the character that he plays. And at the end of Star Wars Rebels, he was the one who actually got rid of the main villain, Thrawn, Grand Admiral Thrawn, because the Deus Ex Machina, which is a sort of a plot device that just enters the scene at the last moment and gives the good guys the win. The Deus Ex Machina in Star Wars Rebels were the space whales who are, they're called purgils. I guess the purr comes from the cuteness of cats, apparently, and the gills are from the gills of fishes. But they are neither cats nor fish, they are mammals. Actually, they are hyperspace, faster than light, travel capable mammals. And it's these space whales that give a ride to Ahsoka Tano and her droid friend Huang, voiced by David Tennant, and Ahsoka, played by Rosario Dawson, who are in pursuit of the apprentice of Ahsoka, which is Sabine Wren, who has gone off with the evil people, with the enemy, to a new galaxy far, far away. And there she has found Ezra Bridger. So, this was a little, very short, very quick recap of what has happened until episode 7, the penultimate episode, and the finale is coming up next week. So if you haven't watched my reviews of Ahsoka's previous episodes, check them out. The links are in the description. And you might be interested, since you are here, in knowing that Star Wars is absolutely awesome, Max, in its imaginative expanse. And that's very important for the future generation, because you need to have a good imagination so that you can imagine things that haven't been imagined yet and make them real so that humanity can live better. Okay, so after that philosophical tangent on which I tend to go when I digress, here is my review of the penultimate chapter or episode, as Google insists on listing the Star Wars story arc parts. In the first scene itself of this episode, we have a huge cameo, which is C3PO, everyone's favorite droid that the stormtroopers were looking for. And that reminds me that this thing is mentioned, or rather shouted out, in the Big Bang Theory as well. I love the Big Bang Theory, not just for Sheldon Cooper's slash Jim Parsons neurotic behavior, which is acted out very well, but also for all the scientific shout outs they do, and for the cameos, especially Stephen Hawking, RIP, and Brian May. I don't think he was on there, but Neil deGrasse Tyson was there, and absolute huge shout out to Carl Sagan, Richard Feynman, all the luminaries of science who have come before us and who on whose shoulders we stand as we explore space further. Now, you check out my other space videos on your own time if you're interested in space exploration. I am a huge proponent. I am a part of the Planetary Society, which was started by Carl Sagan, among other people. And let's get back to this fictitious space exploration and space western saga. Although the Mandalorian is more of a western, this, I guess, is more of a space opera. Anyway, speaking of fantasy operas, Ahsoka the White has risen from the world between worlds after a brief to and fro with her master, her former master, Anakin Skywalker, aka Dr. Darth Vader. Gugu, Darth Vader. Boom. All right, so this bobblehead and this pen drive, actually, this is a Yoda pen drive, were I think I won them on a Twitter contest or something a few years ago. But let's get back to what I was talking about. Ahsoka the White is what I call her because she rises from the near death experience, NDE, like Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. So if you are a Lord of the Rings fan, then make sure you smash that sub button for awesomax fun and check out my Lord of the Rings videos as well, including my thoughts on the Rings of Power. All right. So Ahsoka the White is preparing for battle under Anakin's tutelage. Ding ding. Before he became the most feared Sith Lord, Dr. Darth Vader. So the space whales, or star whales as they call them, which are called purgils, pur for cats and gills for fish, but they are neither cat nor fish, as I have said in my earlier reviews as well. They are mammals who are capable of faster than light travels. Okay, so the star whales drop Ahsoka off at Peridia, which is the place in the other galaxy far, far away where the enemy and Sabine Wren and Ezra Bridger are. All right, so they escape from a minefield by uh, jumping into hyperspace again. And speaking of jumping into and through and out of hyperspace, you will love how hyperspace travel is explained in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams, RIP. And just check it out. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is a beautiful sci-fi comedy book. As it progresses, it's got some really nice philosophical things as well, including a thing called somebody else's problem field. So if you hide something behind a SEP field, then you won't have to worry about anybody finding it, because everybody will treat it like it's somebody else's problem. Coming back to Ahsoka, through the great mystical forces that guide our heroes always to victory against even the greatest odds, Sabine and Ezra beat the evil people. Yes, beta, we are wrapping it up soon. Meanwhile, there's a battle of black versus white, Bail and Skoll versus Ahsoka Tano. Now, as you can see, Advaita is getting a little bit tense, even though I think she will like the lights. Goju boju. All right. So Eman Esfandi, I will talk about him later in the finale episode, but I just want to say that he has had a tough life, yet he has made it into an interesting one. Kudos, and I wish more young people are like you. And I myself, I'm a fan of you, young man. All right. So as he manifests his success with some flex rap, and you can check out my raps and rhymes as well, I see no harm in asking you to smash that sub button for awesomax fun. Thank you so much for watching. Looking forward to the Ahsoka finale next week, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks once again. Goodbye, take care, and stay safe. May the force be with you.